What is going on, everybody? I am the original gamer, ColecoVision, and what are we doing here today, boys and girls? Well, we're playing a very cool game called Frogger on the ColecoVision. So, Frogger was a game in the arcade. I believe it was originally released by Sega, although I get really confused because I've seen versions being listed as being put out by Konami and other companies, so I don't know who the first kind of purveyor of Frogger was, but I believe many people put their name on it at some point in time. I am familiar with the Sega version, and this is a port of the Sega version. Ironically, again, this game was ported by Parker Brothers, a company well known for making board games like Monopoly, to name a few. And Parker Brothers got into the video game market in the 80s, as did many other companies. And Parker Brothers made lots of games for lots of different systems. So this is Parker Brothers' version of Sega's Frogger for the ColecoVision. Very good port. All the music, all of the sounds, all of the elements of the game, including me getting killed. So what did you have to do in Frogger? Well, you had to cross the road, right? So first you have to cross the road and avoid traffic. Then you have to cross water, and you can't actually touch the water, right? So yeah, oh, I almost didn't make it, right? So on the lower half of the screen, you have to stay in the black, which is the road, right? You can't touch any moving vehicles. On the upper half of the screen, you have to avoid the blue, which is the water, and jump on the back of some type of creature or log. Oh man, I don't know why this is moving so darn fast. Here we go. Now, I've reviewed the real Frogger. You've seen me do a video of the... I actually did it on my Xbox 360 because there was a 20th anniversary version of Frogger which combined both the arcade version and a kind of remixed version with enhanced graphics. So you've seen me play the real Frogger. This is the home version of Frogger. Man, there is no forgiveness when you get to the edge. There is zero forgiveness when you get to the edge, but you kind of get the idea here, right? Let's go ahead and start over. You got to get little Mr. Froggy all the way to his home at the top of the screen. So right now these things are going kind of slow, but they got very fast, very quickly. Right now this speed is manageable, the speed of the objects on the screen. So there's your lady frog. That's a nice little bonus. If you can pick up the lady frog, she's on your back, get her home safely, you get a few more points. And so the object is to make it to the top of the screen, get into your house, and fill all of those houses in. See, it's already speeding up. This game gets pretty fast, pretty quickly. It really picks up the pace. Okay, so far so good. Oh man, that was close. And Frogger, ooh, dude, Frogger was famous for the music, you know, just this real happy-go-lucky music that was constantly playing while you were playing. So, many of the home versions tried to bring home the magic. Not all of them were able to incorporate all of the elements due to various technical limitations. ColecoVision brought it home, right? All the color, all the music, all the sounds, right? ColecoVision was the home arcade console. It brought us games that had all of the features from the arcade. Great scrolling, great colors, great graphics, great music. It was, you know, pretty much the holy grail for the time. This was the next-gen system. This was one of the first next-gen systems that really just blew our minds and blew the doors off the competition. Good stuff. And so I'm on level 2, right? You clear the whole field, you get a new field. And the longer you play, the faster it gets, the more challenges they introduce. Right now you can already see there are alligators here. So some of the logs have been replaced with alligators. They present a challenge because you can't touch their mouths. You can get on their back or their tail, but not their mouth. The speed just picked up too. Speed just went into high gear. Man, I'm having a really hard time getting in that next row. I got one frog left here too. Might not do too well. Man, this game actually gets a lot faster than the arcade version does. Earlier. It's like it's punishing you. just saying, dude, you're waiting too long. I'm going to make everything go faster and make your life more difficult. That's kind of what it feels like. Wow, that's it. And that's all she wrote. Oh my god. So yeah, you've seen me play Frogger before. Frogger was an incredibly popular game in the 80s. It inspired many home versions. The Atari had its own home version. There were some generic versions of Frogger as well. It's kind of some clones. Like a very popular one too was Freeway by Activision, where you had chickens that had to cross many lanes of traffic as well. So on and so forth. So this was a very popular game style, made famous here first in the arcade by Sega's Frogger. Many other versions of Frogger would follow. And this was a good one on the ColecoVision. I hope you enjoyed it. I have been the original gamer, ColecoVision. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a big fat thumbs up, give it a like. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Throw out a comment, share with your friends. I'll see you all next time. Keep on gaming. Peace out and bye-bye, everybody.